Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for mid-October. It is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. Then we'll look at your person's energy, whoever's on your mind, your energy, and see what's going on there. So thank you so much to everybody who is returning. I appreciate all of your support. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That info's in the description box below if you'd like. All right, so let's see what's going on for you. I just saw the Six of Wands. So you could have had something happen just recently. It doesn't have to be anything huge where you finally just feel like, yeah, okay, something good has happened and I feel good about it. That's great. You're celebrating something. All right. I just heard it could have been a raise. It could have been a promotion at work. Those are all it's very simple. Tarot only gives us but so much to talk about, right? All right, one more shuffle and here we go. So we have the Three of Wands. I like this. It's like your faith is there. It's like you know things are coming, but the Two of Wands in reverse is kind of a mix. But it's almost like you don't trust that it's coming. So let's see. The current energy is the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. Now, in the near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Wands and the Tower. The overall energy is the Fool. So right now, you're being asked, at least within the next probably 30 to 60 days, to trust whatever those things are. Sorry if you hear that. There's a kitty that does not like the door being shut, and I need the space. Otherwise, you guys would have a nice big, well, he's not big, he's a kitten, but furry thing sitting right in the middle of your reading right now. Anyways, let's get back to you. So the Fool, it's saying, I can't help but laugh. Take that chance. So where you're feeling pushed, go ahead and do it. Whatever aspect of it, of your life that it is, just go ahead and do it. Take that chance. Do not be afraid. Jump off the cliff. Something's been pushing you. Something's really been pushing your energy. And although there's a part of you that's been trusting in the past, at the same time, there's this conflicting energy of, well, I'm not really sure if things are going to change. Well, I'm going to be patient, but I'm not really sure. So you kind of go back and forth. So the Six of Wands could be representing that something started to give you an indication that things are shifting, whether it's just a little boost at work, new friendship in your life, something that's making you feel good. All right, we'll clarify that in just a moment. So in the current energy with the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles, this is you having realized where you've put so much time and energy into things, and at times it wasn't balanced, which was creating a dissatisfaction for you. So most people who are watching tarot now, yes, I can get a little preachy sometimes, so bear with me, are going through learning how to be patient, one, as things manifest in your life, and two, is realizing where you've given so much of yourself and it makes you unhappy. So there's a need to withdraw from doing that so much and frustrating yourself to the point where you're just miserable. Now, you could be giving of yourself so much at work, maybe you're not feeling really happy right now. There could have been a boost, but at the same time, it's like you go back to, okay, I'm still really waiting to see where things are going to go with this. I still feel like I'm giving a lot, and maybe the money doesn't seem to be coming in as quickly as you'd like, or just as you start to get to a place where you've finally found balance or where you want your bank account to be, then something comes up. And I feel like there's a sense of dissatisfaction or just frustration around how that energy is playing out. But I do feel like it's going to get better. Something's about to change. Now, this seems more focused in the near future about a relationship. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Wands and the Tower. You may have a situation come up where you've got to change home in the near future. Not saying that's for everybody. Please, God, don't listen to tarot and go, oh my God, it said I have to change homes. This could just be a shift around your living situation. Doesn't mean anything has to change. You could have a roommate or nothing big, meaning you don't have to pick up and leave and move. You could have a roommate that moves out and somebody else has to move in. Whatever it is, I feel like it's going to be a change for the better. I don't sense that things are falling apart that aren't going to be good for you. Now, we don't always see it that way, but in this case where there has been slow movement or maybe somebody wasn't paying their part of the rent, or you feel like somebody's not contributing the way that they should in that environment, and something needs to change. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again, a lot of fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries, or Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. The other thing I feel from this as well is there's a person in your life that may be a little bit unstable. Maybe you have a partner, the 1111 standing out as a partnership. Doesn't have to be a marriage necessarily. That is going through some big changes too. And that may also be an issue for them. And I just feel like you want to be supportive of them. So whatever change this is, it's going to be for the better. I don't feel anything negative. It may seem that way at first, but I think it's really, things are always happening for us, not to us. It feels like it's happening to us at the time, but I promise you in the end, you're going to be, whether it's 5 years later or at some point, you'll realize it did happen for the right reasons. All right, so, or for reasons that were beneficial to you. Let's look at the Three of Wands with the Two of Wands in reverse. So the Nine of Swords, that's where you stress because you're patient, but at the same time, you're not sure where things are going to go. So you know that they're going to change, but then you don't. So that stresses you out. And I can see where that's been happening in the past. So maybe the changes that you desired weren't happening the way you had hoped at the time, and that stressed you out. But let's see, what else do we have? Okay, they gave me 2 cards. So it was as if you weren't taking some chances. The Knight of Wands, there's something that you're really passionate about that I feel like you're afraid to express. Whether it be in a partnership, maybe you're afraid to take a chance of really opening up the way that you want to because you're afraid of getting hurt, or it just is like you have so much creative expression that you want to bring forth and it's almost like you're afraid to. But that's going to be what the shift is that happens for you. That's why it came out in the upright here, because it's like, if you want to go after something, go after it. Now, if you have somebody from your past that you're still interested in, this is going to be for a few of you, and you're holding back from going forward because you're afraid that that person may not feel the same way. It's not going to be for everybody. So please know I'm saying that for a reason. Maybe you need to take a chance and go see if, there's still something there. If not, you may be always guessing. Now, the Seven of Swords could be that somebody just kind of darted away from the relationship. Maybe you did. Maybe you were just like, I'm not ready for this, and I'm not sure that I made the right decision. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing is that Spirit's saying take the chance, and I think you're holding back, or you were in the past. All right, let's see what the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups has. This is for Virgo. Okay, so Temperance is on the bottom. A little bit of impatience. The Page of Wands. It's like you feel like you can't push forward. I keep feeling like something's holding me back. And I sense that it's a little bit of fear. It's like if I don't give till I drop, and then people aren't going to appreciate what I'm doing, and I'm afraid to speak up and say, this is what I really want. You could be dealing with people at work that are a little bit, immature, or somebody's been flirting with you at work and you're just not having it. That's another scenario. Let's look at the Nine of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So if you are in a place where you're interested in new love, this could just be loving things exactly where they are at this moment, and knowing no matter what, even through the toughest of times, even when you get the most negative, that yes, you can love some aspect of your life at the moment, and know that every time you give, something comes back. It isn't what we do it for. We give because we genuinely want to, but trust me, it feels like a point system in a sense with the universe. It's like as soon as something goes out the door, I promise you things will replace it. It may not be as evident to you right now, but just know that there's always a need, if you can, to look at it from the perspective of, I'm just going to love it for what it is right now. Sorry, that was a little preachy as well. I don't mean to be. You don't have to feel anything. You could say, I'm clicking out of this video because this lady's not making any sense. But really, it's a combination of two things. It's that, and then seeing things from a different perspective, as well as opening up to new love if you are not in a situation that you are committed in. All right, so let's look at the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. Then we have the King of Pentacles. So there is someone that is stable. This could be someone who's there to help you financially if you need. If something comes up and you have somebody kind of bolt on you and you get in a little bit of a stuck situation, I'm going to say don't worry because the finances are going to show up. This could also be you taking back like control of your financial situation and saying, nope, I want to be in a boss position. Like I need to be the leader of whatever circumstance it is. It could be separate from the home situation. It could just be that you are now getting to the place where you finally feel like you have control. So where you've been doubting that things could change, then all of a sudden, here's this King of Pentacles energy where that's it. I'm the boss of my own life. I can make these decisions and I can make things happen the way I need them to, if I put my time and energy into it, which you guys always do. All right, now let's look at the Four of Wands with the Tower. Then we have the Empress in reverse. So where things were creating a sense of instability, she is, when she's in the upright, on top of her game. So your energy may be a little bit depleted and you're not quite feeling like yourself because there could be a lot of change going on in the near future. So just hold tight because I think you're going to get through it, whatever it is. All right, let's look at your person's energy. So think about that person for just a moment and we'll see what's going on with them. Okay, and there's your card upside down. This is for Virgo. And their person, please. All right, so your person's energy is the Page of Cups. All right, this is somebody who wants to offer you some love. The World, something hasn't completed. Something hasn't finished out. So it's kind of, this person's a little confused. Hold on, we'll get into it in just a second. So it's the Page of Cups, the World in reverse, the Four of Cups, and the Devil. Your energy is the Sun in reverse, Temperance, Justice in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. The overall energy for this is the Six of Pentacles. So it's a matter of finding balance between the two of you, one or the other not giving more. When it's in reverse, it does mean that things can be balanced. So you may feel like there isn't a problem in that area, but something else seems to be going on. So they do want this love. If you have any question about it, their energy may seem a little bit immature at times. But it's like they're finishing out some cycle in their life that needs to be handled. The Four of Cups, because, you know, sometimes people can't see what's right in front of their face. And whether it be you or something else going on in their life, I'd say, I don't think it's you. They may have a little bit of a codependency issue. Maybe they're drinking and partying a little bit too much. And sometimes they can, you know, be a little bit toxic or argumentative. But I feel like they love you very much. I don't feel like they are manipulative or difficult. If I felt that, I would tell you. The Devil does not always have to be negative, right, or difficult energy. So we have Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius, and Leo are the strongest ones here. Your energy is the Sun in reverse with Temperance, Justice in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're focused a lot on work, is what we are seeing a lot throughout the reading. This is saying that yes, you have patience, but sometimes you may go back and forth about whether you want this or not. Because right now I don't think you feel like it's, well, either it's not making you happy because you don't feel like things are balanced and you're kind of putting your back to it like, okay, I'm just going to focus on work right now. That could be where your energy is. If for some reason they're pulling some shenanigans. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. This is for Virgo. Okay, so we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then past life relationship, you have known each other before. You may feel strongly connected. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So if this person's pulled some shit on you and you're not 100% sure if you can forgive them, but you love them enough because you know they mean well, that's what I was talking about. It's like, can you forgive whatever things they've done? Do you know that they have a good heart at the base of who they are, because I do think this is a very passionate connection. They're saying just stay positive. It's such a deep connection. I think the two of you know that. The religious factors, yes, you could come from different backgrounds, or one of you is on more of a spiritual path than the other, and the other hasn't quite caught up. Sometimes we don't want to wait for people to get to that point, but I don't know. I feel like you have the patience with this person. If you don't, that's okay. This isn't going to be exactly the same for everyone. All right, let's see what advice we have for you guys. This is for Virgo. So the advice is, it's telling you that this is going through a new cycle, not to stress, because I don't think you're going to get hurt in this situation. I think whatever was hurting you is shifting and changing. So like I said, if they were acting like a dummy, I feel like that's changing. And then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, very vulnerable, no more back and forth. So they're saying, don't go back and forth about what you want. Be sure what's going to make you happy. And if this has hurt you, then release some of that stress by being vulnerable and talking about that. Because this is something that's a cycle that is going to complete and may shift into something new along with this person. If they've done really nasty stuff and you've just decided, I don't want to be with them, I can understand that. That would be for some of you, because there wasn't balance or they had a third party. But I feel more the other energy than I do that. All right, so let's look at the Lover's Oracle. This is for Virgo. All right, so we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. I agree. All right, and then we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. This is all about forgiving and learning. And then transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. This is really beautiful, guys. So for those of you that really do love this person, it's shifting and changing. It's going into a new cycle that's going to be very different. Okay. Last but not least, let's look at a couple of cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Virgo. Oh, all right. So we have breathe. Absolutely. Take a deep breath. I know that can be hard at times when there's stress and love problems and everything going on round and round. You could have felt like you were in this cyclical type of situation. Co-create. I feel like that's you co-creating with, of course, spirit and or with your person. And then time for a nap. So a little bit of rest needed. And then the fates. I do think this is a fated relationship for those of you that this resonates. Something fated is happening for a reason. You could be wishing that this would come around. And then look, rejuvenation, all about something within the relationship shifting and changing, and it's going to be renewed, and that's a new beginning. So I say this is worth staying with and putting your energy into. If the person did something really nasty, obviously I would never suggest you stay, but right now they're just saying take a deep breath. You want this cycle of round and round to stop, and I think it's going to, because you've been putting it out there. One, two, the two of you really need to work together to make this work. And then time for a map. Just give your a map. Give yourself a bit of a break while things start to change and shift, because something's coming. We saw the Tower in the main reading. So something big is shifting. It doesn't have to be about what I thought where the living situation could change. It could just be there's big shifts around your relationship. And I feel like that they're bringing me back to that for a reason, to let you know that something's changing for the better. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. Hope you guys have an amazing mid-month, and this all works out for you. I really do. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.